One-game winning streak. What is that? The mindset you want everybody taking into Vegas?
That is. I mean, there's just so many people talking about what could be and us being in Portland and us hopefully hosting. But I think we just need to come in with that mentality that it's a one-game winning streak. Focus on, the game that we have at hand and play that to the best of our ability, and everything else will take care of itself.
KG, you did mention over the weekend that he's used that, or recently, I can't remember exactly when it was. He used that as kind of motivation for you guys, though. That there is a lot of big picture stuff out there, and he said it was the first time he'd really brought it up.
Yeah.
So how at this point now it's like clearly it's openly been acknowledged. So how do you balance all that?
I mean, we knew that Portland was going to be an option about a year ago when we were talking about, just the fact that we could have 2 games potentially at home and 2 games potentially in Portland to get to a Final Four, and we knew that our fans would come out and support us, and it'd basically be like 2 home games. But that's big picture, and that's something that we're striving for, but that's not our center focus. And so I think the team's ready to come out this weekend and kind of start this new opportunity that we have in front of us.
When you look at the monster season Christina Ionescu had, some of the talent at Stanford, Oregon State on your team, what did it mean to you to repeat as Pac-12 Player of the Year?
Yeah, I honestly didn't think I was going to get it. I was talking to Joe. I was pretty shocked that I did. I mean, there's just so much talent in the league, and with Christine and Alana Smith and all these, pros putting up numbers that they are, I was quite surprised. But it's nice when you win, and so I think that definitely helped. We're put in a good spot. Winning the regular season conference championship, and so. Hats off to my team, and a lot of the girls on my team definitely deserve that award as well.
Did you feel like you improved from your sophomore year to your junior year in some areas, though?
I mean, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the best that I can, and I think with the team elevating its game, around me, I think we're all improving from last year.
You mentioned the team elevating the game. How about so many players recognize basically the whole roster and your coach? Just talk about kind of the significance of yesterday just as a team.
I mean, I was really happy to see everyone recognized. Everyone deserved it that got recognized. It's not just one player that ends up winning an award. Everyone contributes in their own way, and so I think it was great to see, especially our starting 5 get recognized, and then having Kelly be Coach of the Year was something awesome. I mean, he's deserved it this last 2 years, in my opinion. I could be biased, but I was really happy just to see all his hard work and dedication that he's put into us in this program be recognized.
Taylor being sidelined, you were down one more body. I mean, just from a depth perspective, does it feel any much more tenuous, or do you guys feel like, hey, you've been playing with kind of a short bench all year, and this is just the reality you're used to?
I mean, we're kind of used to it now, but it does sometimes shock us when there's only 5 of us in the locker room. We're like, well, this is who's practicing today, guys. But it's more kind of jokingly. We know, she's gonna hopefully come back and join us towards the end of the season. But it's just something that we've been dealing with this whole season, and Coach has done a great job of resting us and making sure we've had adequate time to get treatment and that stuff. So we'll be fine.
Yeah, he certainly hasn't really cut back on your minutes much. How do you feel just personally, physically, at this point in the year?
Yeah, I feel great. Yeah, I'm excited. I think just with the adrenaline of going out there and playing, it trumps all the bumps and bruises that I could feel. But everyone at this point in the season has something that's nagging them or bothering them, and it's the ones that can just face that and continue to perform at a high level that will achieve.
What is it about Vegas that kind of makes things unique among other tournaments, just whether that be the preparation, being just in Vegas as a city, or the tournament? Is there anything about it that kind of sticks out from other tournaments that you play, or even the NCAAs?
I mean, Vegas is Vegas, but I'm just excited. There's going to be so many other, teams and conferences there, and so I think there's just been a huge buzz about, the Pac-12 tournament being held in Vegas, and so, we've never been there. Aaron's never been to Vegas, period, and so I think this is just going to be a fun opportunity for this group of girls to go out there and hopefully win that tournament.
Obviously, the coaching staff will put together a scouting report based on whatever team ends up winning and you guys end up playing. Are you going to watch that game? How much do you pay attention to what USC and Arizona are going to do?
Well, we just played them, so these last 2 weeks, so that's kind of nice. We're pretty fresh on their scout and what they do, but we will go and watch that game. Every game's just as important, as that one championship game, and so if we can't win that first one, there's no point in, focusing on the other ones. So we're going to take, that game as the biggest game of the year and watch and scout them and really learn from our mistakes these last 2 weekends that we made in those games.